Hello, YouTube fans. Here again. We're going to talk about our wonderful Prime Minister Keir Starmer, but I'll probably do that in Peter News. You know, his epic speech today was going to blow us all away, going to give me a Wretson, more like a fucking Domineer. Seriously, it's even much of a Wretson than somebody kicking me in the balls. Didn't impress me, but then again, it's not really impressive, isn't it? So I think I'll do this one, I'll probably do that when it comes to Peter News. I go with what is nasty, being the video nasties, being the sits of the video nasties. Why not? So, without ado, let's talk about this one. This kind of goes with the. If you remember the time I was talking about the Alien spin offs, this is definitely wonderful. I remember talking about this before. It's a full film, it's a booth film. Some people say it's bad, some people say it's garbage. Yeah, it's bad, but it's so good type of enjoyment. I enjoyed this film actually for what it was. That being Termination. Shot in 1980. Yeah, you can say it's definitely an alien rip-off. You find these eggs, unlike Alien or Aliens, where the big fucking face hugger comes out and jumps you in the face. Instead, it'll blow up. If this thing hits you in the face, it'll make your ducts explode. I mean, that's what's the enjoyment of the film. I just couldn't wait to see everyone's ducts explode in the film. I do actually like the music, which I think was performed by Dublin. Can't remember how the fucking music goes now, but the music is so tatsy. And you've got a few actors that have been in a few video nasties. You've got the same guy, remember he played in Zombie Orators. He also appeared in Zombie Fest Eaters. And I kind of like it. I mean, it's one of the films that take it serious. No, that's a like Termination. And the funny thing is, you can now get it on DVD, totally uncut. And the funny thing is, it's now a 15. Not making the shit up, it is now a 15 rating. How much times have changed. Then we get this one. This has a few different titles. I think in the UK, when it was out on video, come out in 1980, it was called Zombie Cheap Eating Fresh. And the funny thing is, they use some of the music from Termination, and they use some of the music from Dawn of the Dead. And it's also called Hell of the Living Dead, and a few different titles. And it's your typical army, they come in, they kill all these terrorists. Before one of them dies, he says you're all going to die horrible death, the place is going to be toast, and it does. I love the footage when in the Amazon jungle, and it turns out the toast is. Well, before all this, there's a chemical, right? And this experiment breaks, and this rat goes mad, dumps on this guy, bites into him, blood squirts out everywhere, and he dies. Then you've got the army, they go into the jungle, like I said, and they find all these zombies. But I like this one, it's a bit of mad fun. The dubbing's not the best. The acting, the acting, I should have said, is definitely not the best. The acting, the dubbing is fucking horrendous. But I like that. I think it's just at a time. Doesn't it serve to be a video nasty? No. Yeah, the ending, if you go see the uncut one, is bit of blood first there. But you want to see blood first, you go to Day of the Dead. Go to the Dawn, bit of Dawn of the Dead nearly at the end. But again, it was a video nasty. It previously got banned, and then you did get it. They cut it down a little bit. But you can now get it on Blu-ray in this concept, just like on DVD. Happy to say now, at last, thank fuck, in its totally uncut form. Happy to say. How times have changed. Then we get this one. Also, video nasty. Yes, you could say another kind of alien rip-off. It's even raining outside. This proves how much the man in the style loves this film. That being Etzo. That's right, Etzo. I also remember the trailer to this. Bear with me. So I can't think of my throat again. Really annoying. So, not all aliens are friendly, which is kind of a love letter to E.T. Didn't this come out 1 year after E.T., I think like in 1983. I actually like this one. Some of it's in the UK. You get a couple of actors and actresses you might see in a lot of other British stuff. But I do like the fact they used a real die. He walked backwards and the alien's head stuck near his back. There was the effects. Kills his die and he impregnates this woman. You got the dye coming out of the woman's stomach. And I always wonder, right? I always wonder if the ones what did Warlock, the second Warlock film, Warlock the Hermitage, saw this film. Because it's very similar to how the Warlock comes out of this woman who impregnates this woman. It's very similar. But it's a dye, it comes out of a woman's stomach, not being fucked up. It's what's in the film. And it looks like this kid's father who got abducted by aliens. I'm not making this shit up. And he gets to the house and he's trying to get back with his son. And at the end, he's into this rotten zombie sort of thing. So I enjoyed this film, actually. It's like a good one. Again, you can now get it, happy to say, in its uncut form. You can get the box set, because apparently they made a few other ones, but the original was Video Nasty. That being Etzo from 1983. Now, big for one's on the way. Now, there was this one. This had a few different cycles. It comes to Video Nasties. It's called The Beast or The Beast Apocalypse. Right? Has a few different cycles. And basically, it's about these people. They're going to an island. I think, right, they could be right. They could be wrong. I think, right, it was in Greece. And they come on this island, you've got this guy, half a cannibal, half a fucking mutant type of monster. Really looks badly deformed in the face. He starts killing people and eating people. I won't give away the ending, but the ending's definitely a fucked up ending. But there's one scene in it, he kills a woman, pulls her stomach out. She's having a baby, by the way. Pulls her feces out. I'm not knocking people sick, that's what he does. And he literally fucking eats it. I shit you not, he eats a woman's, before she has a baby's stomach with the baby in about the feces and eats it. That does got a lot of outside. That's one of the reasons why the film originally got banned. It was a Video Nasty. It was also called The Beast of Reaper, had a few different cycles. And yeah, it was a Video Nasty. Fun thing is now, I say it came out in 1980, but the funny thing now is you can now get it uncut on DVD. You just got to look for it in Amazon if you really want to see the full on uncut one. Then 1 year after, being 1981, there's Appulsion. Now, believe it or not, Appulsion is supposed to be, technically speaking, a sequel to The Beast, Apocalypse. But it's funny enough, as the same actor, the actor who plays this cannibal fucking half man, it's the same actor that plays the psycho in this film. And it's kind of like, if you like Halloween, it has a similar Halloween sort of opening. It's a piece going after the maniac. The maniac escapes a mental asylum. He accidentally gets wounded. They take him to hospital, they think he's dead, but he's not. Gets up, kills a nurse, breaks out again, and then just goes on a killing spree. And it does have a lot of really gory deaths, this film. If anyone ever looks at Video Nasties, there's a scene where he gets to die, bald dead like me, and he puts his head on his electric saw, saws half his head right in half, no fucking about, really gory, really gruesome. Then, apart from putting an electric chair on a poor woman's head, there's another good death scene in it. This is one of the most goriest. It's just like pretty to look at. I should say was pretty. Gets his poor girl, shoves a fucking head in an oven. I'm not making this up to suck people out. He literally puts his poor girl's head in an oven. You see all the face getting burned, a lot. I think that's one of the reasons why the film was an outcry. Again, it was a Video Nasty. You can get it now, happy to say, on DVD in its totally uncut form. But just like The Beast, it's a very hard pin. The best bet is Amazon. I say it came out in 81. It wasn't like one of the very early ones like by Medusa. Remember the days of Medusa, the woman with the snakes on her head? Yeah, I actually don't mind Paulson, but word of warning, it's not for the faint-hearted. Some of the kill scenes are pretty brutal. The guy is definitely sadistic. He doesn't do a shit with you, a woman. He definitely proves that he puts his poor woman's head in a fucking oven. But yeah, I didn't mind the Paulson for what it were. So I'm going to talk about more video nasties. And the next one I might talk about is lots of Folks' video nasties. He did a series with all video nasties, like Zombie Fest Eaters. Love that film. City of the Living Dead. Love that film. The Beyond. How could I fucking forget about that? Another damn good one. Then you got, which is basically the Dates of Hell, a trilogy. Remember it? House by the Cemetery. Not a lover of it. I think that kid is one of the most annoying fucking kids in history. None against the actor. No, he's no longer a kid. Probably, even though it's not a part of the date trilogy. Cough. Even though it's not a date trilogy, not one of my favourites. Definitely an hard film to sit and watch. The New York Ripper. There was films by Lucy Footsie what became video nasties. But you can definitely see when he did these films why they nicknamed him the Godfather of Door. You can definitely see why they nicknamed him the Godfather of Door when you see them films. So I'm going to talk about them doing one day around the road. Why not? It'd be a fun tip. But into them, be smart, be safe. See you later.